We talk today about training programs in pharmaceutical medicine, but actually talk about the drug development process overall, namely about drug development sciences. It is in the nature of the beast that an MD does not want to be called a drug developer scientist, and a drug development scientist doesn't want to be called an MD. And we all understand this, but colleagues, and that's the take-home message of today, we are talking about an integrated process, molecule to marketplace, and we all need to understand this, because otherwise we will do more and more mistakes, it will become more and more expensive, and certainly we will not deliver. Now, who are we? What do we really need? And my presentation is built up the same way as the others are, because we have been ordered to do it that way. Our patients need effective, safe, and affordable medicines for treatment of their diseases. I may remind you here that all in all we talk about 1,200 unmet needs, either disease that we have not understood today, disease that is undertreated or badly treated, or actually causes side effects. This kind of issues will keep us going certainly for the next 20 years, so we can all relax in this room. We do have to work in future. The development of a medicine from molecule to practical use or molecule to marketplace follows a complex and competitive, long-lasting, risky, and very expensive path. Here it should be 10 compounds that go into man, only one gets into the market. It's 10,000 molecules we work up actually to find one single effective compound for development. Europe needs to optimize this value path of quality research and development, regulation and market access for affordable medicines. There's a long way to go. There is indeed a gap between what we have in place today and what is necessary. This project is an intensified interaction of universities, regulators, and big and small pharmaceutical industry in our highly competitive world. We honestly believe that we will be able, with this interaction and collaboration, to leapfrog the rest of the world. The industry also will need to adapt a new business model, collaborating with regulators, not only regulators, but also with the payers and the buyers. That's the take-home message for the journalists to make their life simple. PharmaTrain aims to reduce this gap in knowledge, expertise, and competence by addressing all categories of key players, not only the MDs, involved in this process by intense and comprehensive postgraduate training in the science of integrated development of medicines and in pharmaceutical medicine. That's the business we are in. What will we do about it? Well, since May 2009, in the prepare phase of the last 12 months, the PharmaTrain team has critically assessed the training needs and crafted a new pan-European training program to remove these bottlenecks in the current drug development process while striving for excellence in execution. Execution will not be done in one site or in one program only, but the same matrix of quality training will be translated into 15 training centers in Europe to build on actually already existing centers and to mix in some new 6 training programs that will be started this fall. All we are striving for excellence. Each of the centers, university-based, does have the potential and the possibility to strive for this high level of excellence that we have defined already now at the outset of the program. The entire training clockwork for practically all key players concerned has been shaped into 3 core programs. Base courses, which is 6 modules, 900 training hours, 30 ECTS, European Credit Transfer System points. A master program, which is the 6 base modules plus 6 extension modules, or 1 to 12 modules in an integrated fashion. This is basically the approach that UK and Ireland has adopted over the last years. And actually this fractionated base and then master extension module concept has been developed de novo in the PharmaTrain concept. We actually are also clearly shooting for a third category, namely for the European specialist in pharmaceutical medicine, missing here, integrated examination and accreditation by national medical professional associations, because for the many years the physician in industry doesn't have really a home like his association of gynecology, cardiology, or lab medicine. And we would like to create this new specialist not only in the 3 countries that it's already existing in Europe, in Switzerland, in the UK, and in Ireland, in the order of its establishment. And actually it does also exist, interestingly enough, in Singapore and in Mexico, God knows why. But we would like to make this a pan-European process to accredit the specialists in pharmaceutical medicine / drug development sciences. We have established shared standards, have been created for these entire programs, and the programs are for all professionals engaged in drug development. That's also pretty new, colleagues. We learned to talk to each other. You know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, EFOP did not want to intermingle with UFEPS, the European Federation of Pharmaceutical Scientists, or the International Federation of Associations of Pharmaceutical Physicians. Nowadays, we collaborate. This already is a major achievement in Europe, that we really share forces to a better and higher goal. Programs will be implemented in the learn phase, actually in the first months 1 to 12, and then starting in autumn and refined in the second training cycle, that is months 13 through 36, in the so-called confirm phase, then later on in the last 2 years of the program. 1 year learn phase, 2 years, 1 year prepare phase, 2 years learn phase, and 2 years confirm phase. Now, the reason for this nomenclature is very simple, because we are used to it in the drug development process, where we're also talking about learning up to a proof of concept, which is phase 2A in man, and confirming later on. This is a nomenclature built up from the former Louis Scheiner, who conceived this whole concept. Now, colleagues, I do not want to summarize the drug development process from molecule to marketplace here in principle. Entry into man, proof of concept, the new drug application, market introduction, etc. But what I would like to point out very clearly and simply is our training is integrated. We want to have students who come through these courses understand the entire drug development process, molecule to marketplace. Pharmaceutical medicine is the medical scientific discipline concerned with discovery, development, evaluation, registration, monitoring, and medical aspects of marketing of medicines for the benefit of patients and public health, always having the benefit of patient in mind. Drug development sciences is shaped by scientific advances, changing regulatory requirements, pharmacoeconomic conditions. It is critical to the industry as an engagement tool that considers patient outcomes as the center of everything it does. The common denominator is integration. How can you get faster to the market? How can you commit lesser mistakes if you do not understand the entirety of the process? That's what we want to contribute to the European training. Some actually are focused on safety, others are focused on vigilance. We are focusing on the entire understanding of the process, molecule to marketplace.